Lesson 6-2 is patterns and expressions. And we are starting to look at a pattern when we look at our tables, but now we can start looking at evaluating for our expressions. And an expression, as you remember, is a mathematical sentence that has a variable, a operation, as well as a number. So here is our x plus 7 is our algebraic expression. And they're telling me that I know that x equals 6. So what I want to do is I'm going to substitute x equals 6 in for x. So I'm going to take this number, actually I don't want to circle the whole thing, but I'm going to take the 6, and I'm going to substitute it in for x. So now that I know that x equals 6, I can rewrite my expression to say 6 plus 7. When I substitute, I always want to start to get into the habit to put parentheses around whatever I'm substituting in. So I'm going to put 6 in parentheses, and then I'm just going to evaluate that 6 plus 7 equals 13. Evaluate z divided by 3 for z equals 9. So I'm going to take z equals 9, and I'm going to substitute in for z. So I have 9 divided by 3, and I'm going to put 9 in parentheses, and that equals 3. So my final answer is 3. We're going to evaluate the following expressions, and we're going to use n equals 5, and then you're going to pause the video after we solve those examples, and you're going to use n equals 2 to solve for the rest. So for our first one, we have 40 divided by n, so I'm going to substitute 40, and then substitute in 5. So 40 divided by 5 equals 8. Then I have 4.5 plus 5. When I evaluate 4.5 plus 5, I'm going to get 9.5. And then my last one, I have 3 times n, so 3 times 5 equals 15. And any time that a number is outside of a parentheses or a number is directly next to a variable, that means that that is going to be division. So go ahead and pause the video and use n equals 2 for the rest of them. So now I'm going to use the same examples, except I'm going to use 2. So I'm going to substitute 2 in for n, and I'm going to get 20 for my first one. 4.5 plus 2 equals a 6.5. And then on my last one, I'm going to have 3 times 2, which equals 6 for number 3. Megan and Travis have the same birthday, but Travis is 6 years older. When Megan was 5 years old, how was Travis? So if Megan and Travis have the same birthday, then I can say that Travis is 6 years older than Megan. And I know that older tells me I'm going to use addition, and I have a 6, and I don't know how old Megan is, so I can call her h. So my algebraic expression would be 6 plus h. And when Megan is 5 years old, well, if Megan was my 5, or Megan was my h, then I can substitute that value in for h. So I can say, okay, well, 6 plus 5. And if Travis is 6 years older than her when she's 5 years old, then I'm going to add their two ages together to get his, and he must be 11 years old. And remember to always put your units, so we're going to say 11 years old.